Instant Trivia, Solar System Edition. Let's go. Which is the largest planet in the solar system? Jupiter. Which planet is closest to the Sun? Mercury. What is the name of the star at the center of our solar system? Sun. Which planet is famous for its visible ring system? Saturn. Which planet is nicknamed the Red Planet? Mars. What is the largest moon in the solar system? Ganymede. Which dwarf planet was reclassified in 2006? Pluto. Which planet has the hottest average surface temperature? Venus. Which planet has an axial tilt of about 98 degrees? Uranus. What was the first human-made object to reach the moon? Luna 2. Which mission first landed astronauts on the moon? Apollo 11. Which planet hosts the Great Red Spot? Jupiter. What is the largest volcano in the solar system? Olympus Mons. Which moon has a thick nitrogen atmosphere? Titan. What name is given to the region of icy bodies beyond Neptune? Kuiper Belt. What distant spherical cloud is theorized to supply long-period comets? Oort cloud. What is the Sun mostly made of? Hydrogen. In which layer of the Sun does nuclear fusion occur? Core. What is the most abundant element in Earth's crust? Oxygen. Which planet has a persistent hexagonal cloud pattern at its north pole? Saturn. Which spacecraft performed the first flyby of Pluto? New Horizons. Which planet has the fastest sustained winds in the solar system? Neptune. Which planet is the brightest as seen from Earth? Venus. What is the main group of asteroids between Mars and Jupiter called? Asteroid belt. Which impact event is linked to the dinosaur extinction 66 million years ago? Chicxulub impactor. Which spacecraft first revealed active volcanism on Jupiter's moon Io? Voyager 1. Which Neptunian moon shows evidence of cryovolcanic geysers? Triton. Approximately what is Earth's axial tilt? Arsescent du. Which planet has the highest average density? Earth, which is the largest object in the main asteroid belt. Ceres. What resonance links Io, Europa, and Ganymede? Laplace resonance. Which comet's nucleus was orbited by the Rosetta spacecraft? 67 P. Churyumov-Gerasimenko. Approximately how many years does Pluto take to orbit the Sun? 248 years. What term describes the distance within which tidal forces can pull apart a body? Roche limit. Which dwarf planet features Tumba Regio, a heart-shaped surface area? Pluto. What is the outer boundary where the solar wind is stopped by interstellar space? Heliopause. Which planet has the lowest average density in the solar system? Saturn. What fundamental process powers the Sun? Nuclear fusion. Which observatory discovered the dwarf planet Makemake? Answer: Palomar Observatory. Which spacecraft carried out close flybys of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune? Voyager 2. What is the primary composition of C-type asteroids? Carbonaceous. Which small moon emits water ice plumes from its south pole? Enceladus. Which Saturnian moon resembles the Death Star due to a large crater? Mimas. What term describes moons that are captured and have eccentric inclined orbits? Irregular satellites. Which ice giant has a magnetic field strongly tilted and offset from its center? Uranus. Approximately what is Earth's escape velocity at the surface? 11.2 kilometers per second. Which natural satellite is tidally locked to Earth? Moon. Which Japanese mission returned samples from asteroid Itokawa? Hayabusa. What name describes the disrupted, fractured ice regions on Europa? Chaos terrain. What is Earth's orbital semi-major axis measured in astronomical units? 1 Australian dollar. That's the end of the show. Thanks for playing. See you tomorrow.